Now, one of the biggest challenges when it comes to buying or investing in real estate is knowing what to buy and where to buy. Now, I've set up a property investor series here on my YouTube channel where we analyze it one location versus the other, one option versus the other, and see which one makes more sense. Now, in this particular series of our property investor series, we'll be analyzing it, buying an apartment in Lekki versus buying a duplex in Ajah, which makes more sense, which is better. Now, in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this is Meet Property channel, and this is where we discuss everything real estate that you want to buy, invest, or sell a property here in Nigeria, any part of Nigeria at all. We share tips, guides, and advice on what to look out for and the different things for you to also avoid. After watching this particular guide, and if this is your first time, our advice, you also go to our previous guides, previous videos and episodes. You are going to learn a lot. There are a lot of topics that we have covered already. And if you have been learning a lot from our videos already, kindly subscribe, join our channel, and also give us a thumb like after watching our video. So let's look at it. An apartment in Lekki versus a duplex in Ajah, which is better? Now let's start with the capital or the cost of each of these. Now, for an apartment in Lekki, either you are looking at Lekki Phase 1, the Freedom Way, Ikate, Elegushi, Chisco, to around Osapa, London. Apartments in these locations are usually between 55 to 80 million, particularly if it's an apartment that comes with a BQ, a modern, newly built apartment. While the duplex and the maisonettes in this, because maisonette is now trending in this location now, are usually between 90 million and above. Now, but looking at 50 to 80 million for an apartment in Lekki, by the time you move to Ajah, around the Road, Badore, Ilaje, Adesanya, Thomas Estate, these 50 to 80 million can get you a duplex. And if you can be lucky, you can still get a fully detached duplex in this location at that budget. Now, why should I be spending 50 to 80 million for an apartment in Lekki, or why should I be spending 50 to 80 million for a duplex, either a 4-bedroom or a fully detached duplex in Ajah? Now, firstly, it comes down to your investment goal or your investment purpose. Now, we are not comparing this location for home seekers. We are only comparing for investors. So if you are looking at a place that you want to buy primarily for you to stay, we are not comparing for you. We are comparing basically for people who want to look at return on investment. We want to look at, okay, if I'm buying this location, what will I be making back, and what will this location be making back for me? Now, looking at 50 to 80 million apartments in Lekki, very good rental value. Very good rental value. For your 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom flat apartments, particularly with any that comes, if it comes with a BQ, if it's in a fully serviced estate, you can do between 4 million, 5 million to 6 million on rent, depending on the exact location. So 4 million to 6 million annual rent, fantastic for your apartments in Lekki. Now, for Ajah also, the rent in Ajah is also very good right now, particularly for duplexes. For duplexes in Ajah right now, very nice duplex, either semi-detached or fully detached, can also do between 4 million, 3.5 to 5 million naira per annum for rent. Even some parts of Ajah also can see even rent out your duplex for also around 6 million for rent also. But definitely the rental market in Lekki makes more sense right now because there is more demand. There is more demand for apartments within Lekki right now. But overall, the rental value or the rental appreciation for a duplex will always rise faster than that of an apartment. So that's one thing that you need to look at. So primarily, if you want to buy for rental income and you are not in a rush, you're not looking at what you are getting now, but you are looking at what you can get, what you can start getting in the next 5, 6, 7 years, then you should be going for a duplex around Ajah over an apartment around Lekki. Although an apartment within Lekki right now will offer you more demand, more rental demand right now. But in the long run, in terms of rental appreciation, what I mean rental appreciation is that for that rent to increase at maybe 30, 40, 50% or even 70%, then you should be looking at a duplex around Ajah. A duplex will always, the rental value of a duplex will always increase faster than that of an apartment. And the same also applies if you want to do buy and flip. That means you want to buy, hold on, and in a matter of months or years, you want to resell, be looking at Ajah. And the reason is simple. The entry capital for Lekki right now is very high, which means that you need to get these bulk funds around 80 million, 70 million for you to buy in Lekki Phase 1, for you to buy in Ikate. You need, the entry is high right now. But around Ajah, Songotedo, Ado Road, the entry is quite lower. But because these places are developing markets, the rate of appreciation is far higher. Now, I've always repeat this, and there is just enough evidences for you to check out. There are a lot of bungalows around Ajah that were selling last year at 24, 25 million, max 26 million. Those bungalows right now are 36 to 40 million. So you can look at that appreciation rate. You can only get those kind of appreciation rates when you are going into developing markets. Now, a lot of duplexes that were selling around 2 years ago, 18 months ago, 15 months ago at 40 million, 43 million, 45 million, those same duplexes right now are selling at 65 million, 63 million. So you can also look at the appreciation rate too, and it has not peaked yet. Some locations in Lekki right now are starting to peak, but Ajah is gradually coming up, you see, so, and it hasn't reached that peak yet. So it makes more sense, and it means that instead of putting that 80 million in just a single apartment or a single property around the Lekki Phase 1 or Ikate, in Ajah you can even divide it into 2 properties, and each of those properties can give you around 10 to 15 million, which means that in total you can be making around like 25-30 million return on investment on buy and flip. On buy and flip. So on buy and flip, it makes more sense that you are looking at developing markets around Ajah, Adesanya, Ajiwe, Lagos Business School, Songotedo, and the likes. Lastly, if your primary objective for investing is for shortlets, Lekki wins, hands down, hands down. So the Lekki Phase 1, Ikate, demand for shortlets here is already there. You buy, get a very good shortlet manager that can do the branding, the interior decor for you, and they can do the marketing for you. You can start earning almost immediately. Same does not apply to Ajah right now. The shortlet market in Ajah right now is just emerging, so that demand is not that stronghold yet. But you can only invest around that location to position yourself for what is coming. But if your primary objective is shortlet and you want to hit the ground running immediately, then Lekki Phase 1, Ikate, or Osapa makes more sense for you to invest right now for shortlet. So shortlets, go to Lekki Phase 1, don't go to Ajah or Songotedo yet. So now we've compared it, we compared buying an apartment in Lekki versus just picking a duplex in Ajah for investors. Now you can drop your comments or share your own view with us on the comment below on which you feel is better for you, or if there are also other trends or other market analysis that you feel we didn't integrate in this video about these 2 locations and these 2 options. Can also share your view on the comments below. I'm always going to be open to hear your perspective and also to hear your experience about this. So as you know, property on the planet, your property advisor, your property consultant, Rabbi Mustafa, thanks again for your time, thanks again for your attention, for watching our video. If you find this educative, kindly give us a thumb like and also share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do, so that you don't miss any of our future episodes and future guides. Thank you, and see you next time.